So, Bacho, we already have been working on this, or question number 1 and question number 3 have been done already. So we are doing a question number 2 in today's class. They are asking about which rock correctly describe alkenes. Which rock correctly describe alkenes? So, Bacho, which rock is actually describing alkenes? We know that कि ये दो formula है तो alkane के हैं, तो ये तो आंसर नहीं हो सकता. So right answer can be C or can be D. Right, journal formula से आपने आइडिया लगा लिया कि भाई alkene कौन सा हो सकता है, तो C हो सकता है तो D हो सकता है. And then a result will check in with aqueous bromine, and we know that aqueous bromine is one of the reagent, you can say that, which we use to test unsaturation in the compounds. So if it decolorizing, that means it is confirming that the alkene is present over there. So the right answer would be Bacho D. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then over here, if you talk about question number 4, so you can see this in question number 4, 1 mole of each alkane undergoes complete combustion, which alkane will produce 7 moles of product. We know that. How can we solve this? The general equation we have is X carbon dioxide and Y over 2 water molecules. We can use this. So the right answer would be, this is 1, which is the value of X, and this is a 4, which is the value of Y. So we know that it should be 1.5 of 4 would be 2. So it will give you 3 more molecules. So that is not the right answer. And over here, the value of X is actually 2, and the value of Y is actually 6. So it is 6 over 2 would be 3, 3 plus 2, 5. This is 5. This is not also the right answer. This is not right. This is not right. And over here, 3 and 8. 3 plus 8 by 2. It will give you 4 plus 3, 7 molecules. So the right answer will be C. Is that right, Bacho?
Yes, sir.
I think you remember the thing that we talk about in combustion, right? Then a molecule, question number 7, 6, 5 हमने already कर लिया. Molecules 1 to 4 are unbranched hydrocarbons. Which rock correctly identifies these hydrocarbons as alkanes or alkenes? So we know that if the carbons, for suppose if the hydrogens are double plus 2 than carbons, then it would be alkane. So it would be alkane, definitely. Double से 2 ज़्यादा हैं, ये double है, तो it would be alkene. ये double से 2 ज़्यादा हैं, alkane. ये double है, it would be alkene. So you can say that first and third are alkanes, first and third are alkanes, 2 and 4 are alkenes. The right answer will be Bacho B. Is that right? Right, Bacho?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we need to solve these questions, and over here we have almost we only done the 9th one over here, and rest of the questions are not done. So 8, 10, 11, and 12. Now this is your turn. You need to solve these 4 questions first, and then I will confirm the answers by solving myself, right? Just try this by yourself first. चले तो बच्चों, let's see कि आपके पास ये जो क्वेश्चंस हैं इनके क्या आंसर्स हो सकते हैं. Many of you are doing right, mashallah. So you just need to see that compound Q has a molecular formula, this C4H10, and we know that it is the family member of alkanes because the hydrogens are double plus 2 than carbon. Which statement about compound Q is correct? It undergo addition reaction? Not at all. It will go substitution reaction because addition reaction is a property of alkenes. Then it has a lower boiling point than methane. No, when the number of carbon increases, the melting boiling point increases. Then it has the same general formula as methane. That is the right thing because methane is also the family member of alkane. So it also has the same general formula as methane has. Very good. Every one of you, you did it correct. Very good, mashallah. Then we already talked about 9th one in the last class, and we are going towards 10th one now. An unsaturated hydrocarbon with 6 carbon atoms contain only 3 carbon-carbon double bonds. What's the thing they are saying? That they are saying that a compound having 6 carbons, and out of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bonds, the 3 of them are double. So it would be like this somewhere. Like, then I just need to complete the valency of them. So it requires 2 hydrogens. It requires 1. It requires 1. It requires 1. 1 and 2. So the molecule will be like this. And we know that whenever we have the double bond over there, so we can do addition reactions over there. So यहाँ पर addition reaction हो सकता है हाइड्रोजन के साथ, और ये molecule जो है आपके पास saturate हो सकता है, ठीक है ना. And you need to keep remember कि अगर आपके पास एक bond टूटेगा, so you should add 2 hydrogen atoms over there. दूसरा bond टूटेगा तो 2 hydrogen atom यहाँ add होंगे, और ये bond टूटेगा तो 2 hydrogen atom और add होंगे. इसका मतलब ये है कि 6 hydrogen atoms add होंगे, ठीक है ना. And you want 3 molecules of hydrogen for that, ठीक है ना. आपने 3 molecule चाहिए होंगे आपको हाइड्रोजन गैस के, ठीक है. वो कह रहा है कि इस सैचुरेटेड कंपाउंड का आपने रिएक्ट करा है एक्सेस हाइड्रोजन के साथ, मतलब जितनी है आप डाल दें, कोई मसला नहीं है. तो मैक्सिमम जो आपके पास पॉसिबिलिटी आ सकती है वो आ सकती है CnH2n+2. इससे ज्यादा हाइड्रोजन कार्बन के साथ नहीं लग सकते हैं. सो इट शुड बी C, राइट. एक कार्बन की वैलेंसी होती है वो 4 बॉन्ड्स बनाता है, तो इससे ज्यादा वो बॉन्ड नहीं बना सकता, इससे ज्यादा आप हाइड्रोजन वहां ऐड नहीं कर सकते हो, ठीक है बच्चों. Then question number 10 is saying that, question number 11 is saying which compound is the most viscous and the least flammable. We know that when the number of carbon increases, the flammability decreases and the viscosity increases, so it should be D. The greater the number of carbon, the more the viscous the molecule, right? And then the 12th one is saying with which substance will ethene reacts to form more than one product. You can see this, it is ethene means it is alkene, and alkenes show the addition reaction. So the what are the molecules you have, like halogen, hydrogen, they are going to be added over there now, water molecule. So they are going to be add, and argon is unreactive. So the only thing which is oxygen, when you combust alkenes, it will produce carbon dioxide and water more than one product, right? So we have next page, which is this, and on this page not a single MCQs we have done previously. So there's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and these 6 questions are now new task for you. Just start this, and after your work I will just complete this. Yep. Look at over here, bacho. For suppose if you talk about MCQ number 13, so which statement about isomers of a compound is always correct? Always correct. We know that. What is isomer? Isomer means they have same molecular formula but different structural formula. So the right answer would be D. Absolutely right. Every one of you, good job. Then how many of the structures shows unsaturated hydrocarbons? बच्चों unsaturated का मतलब होता है कार्बन और कार्बन का डबल बॉन्ड, बस और कुछ नहीं, सिर्फ कार्बन कार्बन डबल बॉन्ड. So this molecule having carbon carbon double bond, this is not, this is not. So the right answer is only A. One molecule is here which is showing carbon carbon double bond, means unsaturation. How can alkenes be manufactured? Not polymerization is not the way to produce. Addition of hydrogen is not the way to produce. Combustion is not the way, but cracking. By cracking, you can produce them. Very good, all of you. Which statement about alkanes is correct? Ethane reacts with chlorine in addition reaction. No, they will do substitution reaction. Propane has a higher boiling point than butane. No, it's lower. Then if you have 99 carbons, so the double plus 2 would be 200. This is a general formula of alkane, which is right. Okay, then it would be C. Then question number 17 is saying that how can the following reactions be described? You can see this is alkane, and it is cracking to produce one alkane and one alkene. So this is actually the cracking process. Which is a correct definition of isomers? So they are the compounds having same molecular formula but different structures. So this would be the right answer, B. Right, bacho?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the next one is here. We already talked about these MCQs. Just need to see the 21, which is statement about vegetable oils and the margarine made from it's correct. So both are liquid at room temperature and pressure. No, oil would be liquid and the margarine is solid at room temperature. So this is wrong. Both occur naturally. No, you need to make margarine. Margarine has a higher melting point. This should be the right. You know that you can see this, that the margarines are actually in solid state. So definitely a little bit greater melting point they have. C would be the right answer. Okay. Then we have this one that we already talked about, 22. 23 is saying when cracked, one mole of a compound X produce 1 mole of propene and 1 mole of hydrogen. What type of compound is X? We know that in cracking all the time, the reactant should be an alkane. right? So the right answer would be B. Which statement about alkanes is correct? Alkanes are readily polymerized. Alkanes होते ही नहीं है. Alkanes react with bromine by addition. Addition reaction नहीं करते. Alkanes react with chlorine by substitution reaction. This is the right answer. Alkanes do substitution reaction in the presence of UV light. Then which statement about the properties of 4 alkanes from methane to butane is not correct? Not correct is important to see. Successive member of the series differ from by formula by CH2. This is right answer. They increase in boiling point, they increase in viscosity, they share the same empirical formula. That's not right. That is the wrong answer. Alkanes के अंदर हमेशा same नहीं होता, alkenes में same होता है. ठीक है. Then here we have question number 26. Methane is the first member of the alkane series of the hydrocarbon. The second member is ethane. Which statement about ethane are correct? Ethane. So it is C2H6, not C2H4. Ethane has a higher boiling point than that of methane. Definitely right. Ethane has the same molecular formula as methane. No. Ethane has a chemical properties very similar to those of methane. That is right. So 2 and 4 are the right answers. C would be the right answer. Right. Good job, every one of you. Then here we have question number 29 saying that which statement about the properties of propane and hexane is correct? Propane has a higher boiling point. Not at all. Propane has a higher relative molecular mass. No. Propane has more isomers than hexane. No. Propane is more flammable than hexane. That is the right answer. What is the example of cracking? We know that cracking is the molecule of alkane breaking down to produce alkene and alkane. The right answer is only D. This is addition reaction of alkene, this is addition reaction of alkene, and this is combustion. Right. So this is the right answer, D. Then here we have MCQ number 32. Which property of compounds in a homologous series is correct? They have same journal formula. This is the right answer. They all have same molecular formula. No. They all have same number of isomers. No. They all have the same physical properties. No. Right. And then question number 34 is saying a hydrocarbon compound Q molecular formula is CXHY. Q reacts with hydrogen to form a single product with a molecular formula CXY plus 2. Which statement about Q is correct? You can see this. If this is hydrocarbon and it is reacting with hydrogen and it is forming this, so that means this is an alkene because it is reacting with hydrogen and the hydrogen is going to be added over there. Right. So Q does not burn in air. It's not the right answer because hydrocarbons can burn because they can be used as a fuel. Q is saturated. No, you can see this. This is alkene. So this is unsaturated. Q reacts with bromine to form a single product with a molecular formula. This. No. It should be the addition of bromine over there. Q reacts with the steam to form a single product with a molecular formula. This is the right answer. The hydrogens and the oxygen are going to be added over there. So D would be the right answer. Which statement about alkanes is correct? Alkanes are described as being saturated because they are insoluble in water. No, they are saturated because they have all 4 bonds with single 4 bonds. Alkanes react with chlorine in addition reaction. No, it would be a substitution reaction. The alkane containing 10 carbon atoms in each molecule have a higher viscosity than alkanes containing 20 carbons. No. The more the carbon, the more the viscous the molecule. The formula of an alkane with 35 carbon would be C35 and H72, which is right. The double plus 2. The hydrogens are double plus 2. Right. Then here we have 36, which we already done. 37 is here. How many moles of hydrogen chloride are formed when 1 mole of methane reacts with large excess chlorine in sunlight? So you know that if you have methane and you are reacting it with excess chlorine, so we need to know that the 4 times the steps are going to be followed, and in every step each hydrogen is going to be replaced by each chlorine. So in this way, in each step HCl is going to be formed. So the 4 moles of HCl would be formed. Right. And then vegetable oils can be made into margarine. Which law describes the change which take place? So we know that hydrogen is going to be added over there. So the right answer can be A or C. And definitely when the number of hydrogens are over there adding and the bonds are going to be adding, so that viscosity are going to be increases. So the right answer will be A. Is that right, Bacho?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then question number 39. over here, which statement about the compound X is correct? Just look at over here. What is this? This is showing the 4 electrons together, which means double bond, right? So it is saturated hydrocarbon? No. It is an isomer of butene? No, we have 3 carbons over here. It will dechlorize bromine water. That is the right answer because it is unsaturated, so it can dechlorize bromine from brown to colorless. 41 is saying which statement about the organic compounds CH4, C2H4, C2H6, and C3H8 is correct. Only C2H4 and C2H6 dechlorize bromine. This cannot do this task. Then they all are saturated? No. They all are unsaturated? No. They all are hydrocarbons. This is the right answer. Right, Bacho?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now it's your turn. 42, 43, 44, and 45 is now your turn. You need to solve these 4 MCQs as quickly. I'm waiting for your answers. Okay, so over here, if you see the question number 42, it's saying that the alkane are a homologous series, which statement about alkanes is correct. And alkenes molecule contain 4 fewer hydrogen atoms than alkanes. That is not right. Definitely they have 2 fewer hydrogens, right? So this is not right. And if a food is described as polyunsaturated, it means that it contains polymers. No, polyunsaturated means more than 1 carbon-carbon double bonds. Propene reacts with steam to form propanol. That is the right thing, right? Propene is going to react with steam to form propanol. That is the right answer. The general formula of alkene is not this. It should be CnH2m. Then a molecule of the compound C4H6 is shown. This is a molecule. This molecule undergoes addition reactions. Definitely it has carbon-carbon double bond with excess bromine and an addition reaction with steam. That's fine. 1 molecule of C4H6 reacts with how many molecules of bromine? Definitely we have 2 double bonds, so it should be 2 molecules. So these 2 answers are the right answers, and these are not. Then when C4H6 reacts with the steam, it will form what? Definitely alcohol. So this would be the right answer, C. Good job, the boys and girls. And then 44 is saying the molecule of 2 hydrocarbons, compound X and Y, each contain only 4 carbons atoms. X is saturated and Y is unsaturated. Which compounds are correct? One undergo under suitable conditions, Y polymerize. So Y is actually unsaturated, so it can polymerize. That is the right thing. Then the complete combustion of 1 mole of Y produces more carbon dioxide than that of combustion of 1 mole of X. They both have 4 carbons, right? So when they have same number of carbons, so they will produce the same number of carbon dioxide. This is wrong. So 1 molecule of Y contain more hydrogen atoms than 1 molecule of X. X is saturated, so it has more hydrogens. So Y is not. So the right answer would be 1 only, which is A. Right, Bacho?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And then we have the last question of this chapter. Which type of reactions could be used in the polymerization of ethene? Which type of reaction could be used in the polymerization of ethene? And this is addition polymerization. Right, Bacho?
Yes, sir.
Then we already have done this question. Then this is your homework task. Bacho, you need to take a picture of this question. You need to solve this. Question number 2. Just take a picture of this. You need to solve question number 2. Done? You need to solve question number 2, Bacho. This is the second part of this question. Then question number 3 as well. This is the question number 3. The rest of the part of this question is here. This is question number 3 only. So, okay, question number 2 and question number 3 is your homework. You need to complete this. And in the next class, inshallah, we are going to start the new chapter, which is alcohols. Okay, every one of you?